Everybody, I want to welcome you to the Infinity Traffic Boost live webinar. Infinity Traffic Boost truly is a global Bitcoin accumulation and advertising community. We want to be talking today about the Payline. This presentation is primarily about the compensation plan. We're going to talk in a minute about how proud we are of the many features and services. But, as you'll see here in a minute, ITB is over 7 years old, and we want to revisit the compensation plan so people understand the unbelievable opportunity, but it's also based on and backed up by value. Okay. Now, this compensation plan is an infinity depth pay line that will allow you to honestly, truly create an unstoppable, ever growing Bitcoin cash flow. I mean, truly unstoppable. And as you see the compensation plan, you begin to ask yourself, what's going to drive behavior? Why are people going to do these things? I think what you'll find out is very quickly, you'll see why this is unstoppable. Now, just a quick little aside, my name's Clint. I'm the co-founder of Infinity Traffic Boost, along with my really good friend, Frank Bauer, probably one of the best PHP programmers I've ever known, and just a great guy to work with. Infinity Traffic Boost is a 7-year-old program owned by a 20-year-old Australian company. We're here. All right. One of the things that we're going to be creating a little marketing campaign on is come home to ITB. We've been around, and in essence, this new ITB or this realization of ITB, I think it's going to surprise a lot of people and make a lot of people really happy. We've got over 20,000 members. And again, we want to make sure people understand that, yes, we're an advertising company. Yes, we have a traffic exchange. Yes, we have some incredible banners and other ways to get exposure for your companies, your opportunities. But we truly are really pushing to the forefront the fact that we're a global Bitcoin accumulation and advertising community. Now, our goal, truly, honestly, is to help 1 million families around the world to become Satoshi millionaires. Okay. Now, 1 million Satoshis is 0.01 Bitcoin. And for those of you that are quick, you got a calculator for a brain, that's about a little bit less than $300. Now, you may say, Clint, big deal. Well, understand that Bitcoin is a way to break down the barriers that people have where they can't bank, they can't buy things, they can't do things unless, and Bitcoin changes that. And 1 million Satoshi in some part of the world is changing, life changing. Okay. And of course, many people here in the West, I want you to be, earning a tenth, a quarter, a half. I want some people to even be making a Bitcoin themselves. But our core fundamental deal is to build from the ground up. How many times do you see these programs where all the big leaders are in, they do a big mailing, there's a bunch of hype and excitement, and then they wander away? We're going to build from the ground up. We want to help people just get started, earn their first Satoshi. All right. Earn from the ground up. And like I said, yeah, that's our goal. 1 million people earning at least 1 million each or more. Okay. And we're going to do this with the Infinity Deep Payline compensation plan. Now, this compensation plan will blow your doors off when the penny drops. Okay. Truly, honestly, incredible. This is, and you're going to hear me say it again and again, this is a compensation plan that will keep you awake at night thinking about the possibilities. All right. Let's be clear. We are an advertising company. We're proud of the advertising product we have, but we're talking about the compensation plan here. The advertising we have is effective, proven, and very affordable. But by building your pay line, you help increase our advertising value proposition. It's a win-win for everybody. And this is a new graphic we just came up with. Michael, I'm not sure if you've yet seen it, but I've said this in many of my presentations in the past. The bigger we get, the greater the value. The greater the value, the bigger we get. So think about this. As you help yourself, all right, as you help yourself by referring others in who need advertising, who want to accumulate Bitcoin, you're bringing in more people. And as you bring in more people, the value proposition increases. And as the value proposition increases, more people are going to buy. All right. So it's a real simple but powerful concept. But today we're learning about the rewards compensation plan. They're all part and parcel, but I wanted to super emphasize about the advertising. So buckle up and pay attention. Let's get to it. Now, what we need to do is kind of begin to change your paradigm, your thinking about compensation plans. I want you this evening to think horizontally rather than vertically. Okay. So what is this? What are we talking about horizontally? Let's have a look. Now, imagine an ever-growing horizontal pay line where everybody on your pay line, you're going to earn 30% or 80% from their purchases. Okay. So imagine this pay line's constantly growing wider and wider and wider. And everybody on that pay line, when they purchase, generates either 30 or 80% for you. So Mike, Matt, Sarah, Joyce, Mila, Fred, Pete, Joe, they're all people on your pay line. And when they decide to purchase this quality advertising that improves in value every single day, you're going to earn 30 to 80%. Now, this is different than a vertical comp plan we're all familiar with, right? 3 get 3, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729. Those numbers are etched in my mind just as they are yours. But to make that kind of plan work, you're only going to earn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% for each person in your downline. All right. I don't know about you. I'd rather be earning 30 or 80% on my directs and those on my pay line. But this is wild. This is where it really gets in critical because those on your horizontal pay line, remember, it's constantly growing. All right. They help you build your pay line. Wait a minute. You build your pay line and you get the help from dozens, hundreds, or thousands of other people helping you build your pay line. Now, why would someone want to help build your pay line? You know why? Because they want to. This is the crux. This is the value. This is the impetus of our compensation plan. Others helping you build your pay line. Now let's break it down a little bit. You're absolutely going to love this. The Infinity Depth pay line has 4 key features. Okay. And if you're with me, great. If you're not, if you got a little lost, jot down a note and let me know at the end of the presentation where I can connect the dots better. But I think so far you're seeing the value of horizontal, you're seeing the value of 30 or 80% versus 3 or 7%, right? So there's 4 key features. Again, simple, simple, simple. Just 4 easy bites, okay? Key feature number 1, you already know this. You're going to earn 30 to 80% on purchases made by people on your pay line. Those are your direct referrals and the ups that you receive. Don't worry, we're going to describe that, okay? Plus, we haven't talked about this yet, there are multiple price points, something for everyone, all the way from a couple of bucks to, yep, as much as a couple thousand. And there's a price point for everybody, and yes, you'll earn 30 to 80%. Notice what I didn't say? I did not say 0%. You will always earn 30 to 80% for people on your pay line. All right, what's your pay line? Mike, Molly, Mabel, John, Mark. These are all people in the industry, all people wanting to gain advertising for their program, product, or service. You're going to earn 30 or 80%. Now, key feature number 2. Those on your pay line help you build your pay line like we just talked about to infinity depth. Why? Because they want to. Okay. So Mike adds Fred to your pay line. Mabel adds Pete. John adds Hector. Mark adds Sam, all to your pay line. And everybody on your pay line is generating 30 or 80% commissions to you every time they buy at any price point. All right. You're going to earn 30 to 80% on sales at 11 price points. Key point number 3, as I said before, 11 price points between 12,500 Satoshi is about $3, all the way up to 12,500,000 Satoshi, which is about $3,000. Okay. And again, let me repeat, you will never see this anywhere else. You will earn 30 to 80%. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. So you get paid for what you do. Now we have what we call the income staircase. All right. That staircase is 11 steps. And you want to try and either buy or earn your way up that staircase. And we're going to talk about why in just a minute. But there's 11 price points, and there's the power of 11 that we're going to talk about in a minute. Now, number 4, key feature number 4 will blow your mind. Listen carefully. Every person on your Payline can help you add up to 11 more people to your Payline. Wait, what? Yep. Everybody on your Payline can add up to 11 people to your Payline because they want to, because it's in their best interest to do so. Okay? This is incredible. Remember Mike? Mike can add 11 people to your Payline. Mabel, John, Mark, they all can add 11 people to your Payline. And everybody on your Payline has an opportunity to buy a product and a service within our community that we've already shown you is increasing in value every day because there's more eyeballs every day looking at our ads. Think about that. Every person on your Payline can help you increase your Payline by 11. The light bulb hopefully is starting to brighten. But wait, there truly is more. Because you can earn on sales, as I said before, on 11 price points. So when, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but one of my good friends said to me, Clint, when you do webinars, tell people what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. So I apologize for the redundancy, but I want to hammer this home because when the light goes on, you're not going to be able to sleep. Okay, because we've got a great combination of value and opportunity. Now, let's just do some fun math. Imagine having 3 on your Payline, each of them working to generate 11 more people on your Payline. This is how it works. You got those 3 people, they each get you 11. I'm not saying they're going to. I want to show you the potential. Now you got 33 people. Then what happens? They each can add 11 more people because they want to. Now you got 363. Wait a minute. 363 people on your Payline. How many did you refer? 3. You see where we're going here? It's absolutely stupid good. Absolutely incredible. Remember, you earn 30 to 80% of purchases on your Payline. And in that scenario I just told you, you had 3 referrals and you grew to 363. You made 3 referrals. Folks, when the light bulb goes off for the general masses, we're going to grow this by hundreds and thousands of members a day. The key is to get as many people tagged to you as soon as possible. There's something for everyone, okay? Whether it's 333, 363, or 39.93, okay? You want your Payline to keep growing, and you and your team on your Payline are helping you build. Every single purchase generates commission. And just one referral could truly set off a tsunami of BTC commissions and Payline growth, really, to infinity depth. Now, I alluded to this previously. This is super important to understand. Listen carefully. Each and every sale, each and every purchase on your Payline generates commission. And I just want to demonstrate this. Our top TPO, our top package, costs 1/8 of a Bitcoin. All right. Your 30%, if you were a completely free member, would be 0.375. That's about $1,000. And you haven't bought a thing. Think about that. Think about the people around the world that are really hard workers, that want to build a community, that want to refer people. They're tired of being burned. Okay. Earn my IPC and 12 Daily Pro and, all these things. They want to build a community. They want to build a team in one central location and have that team there always. And these people deserve to be rewarded for sales they make. Can you imagine when the world in some of the developing countries understand that if they make a referral of one of the top leaders in their country or their village, and that person buys a TPO 11 and they make nearly 0.04 Bitcoin, might be more Bitcoin than they've ever had. And we can do this, folks, times thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. All right. So how does this really work? Now, what I want to make sure I don't do is turn this presentation into a training, but you need to understand how simple and powerful it is. So let's take a real quick, deeper dive, but still keep it simple. All right. Now, just kind of a little half a step back, give to receive. We all know that. And I know the people in this room believe in this, but in order to, to receive, you want to give unrequited, I guess, giving, but I'm going to give because it's the right thing to do. How you receive, whether you're spiritual or religious, it's all balled up into the same thing. Giving begets receiving. There truly is power in giving. All right. Now, pay close attention to what we're doing. This is massively lucrative, generational wealth lucrative. But I want to ask you a question first. Would you give away a pizza to somebody that was hungry if you knew there was a probability you could get 3 in return, like maybe help more people? Would you give someone your coat if you knew you could get 3, 4, or 5 back to maybe continue to give and pay it forward? Would you give up $10 to maybe get 100 or 200? What if you gave up, would you give up 25 pizzas or 15 coats or $1,000 to get those types of potential returns of 3, 5, 10 to 1? Of course you would. All right. That's what we're talking about. Now, here at ITB, I want to be clear. Here at ITB, as in life, there are no guarantees. But what we want to do is to be positioned to generate 2, 5, 10, or even 100x on the giving that you do. That's the power. Makes sense, right? But I want to be clear, there's no guarantees. But if you position yourself, back when I was I traded penny stocks a lot, and oftentimes, and they were highly risky, not dissimilar to what's in the crazy crypto market. But when I used to trade, I'd get into something, I want to stick my head in, poke around, see how it felt. Is it doing right when I want? And if I could get in and get out without losing any or very little money, I still considered it a win. Why? Because I had a chance. I positioned myself for that 2, 5, or 10x return that we thought we were going to get from that high risk, high yield penny stock. Same thing here. Get in and position yourself to get these types of returns. Now let's take that concept and explode it. All right. It truly is simple. I hope so far you're along with me. Now you and your team are going to work together because you all want to. All right. Now here's the details. Again, honestly, really very simple. Okay. So the comp plan is this: at each of the 11 price points, okay, you're going to keep your first sale. So at TPO 1, which is $3, TPO 7, whatever, you're going to keep your first sale and earn, all right, either 30 or 80%. Great. All right. There's Mike. You just earned 30 or 80%. You pass up your second sale and the referral. Okay. It gets passed up. Done. All right. Let's say that's Molly. You keep your third sale and your third referral forever. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay. So you make one pass up, you are done. You're lifetime qualified at that TPO level. TPO is each of the 11 steps on the staircase. All right. So Mike, Mabel, John, Mark, all these people are on your Payline, and each of them, as we said before, are working to send you 11 people to your Payline. Okay. So you've got Mike, he sends you Fred, Mabel sends you Pete, John sends you Hector, Mark sends you Sam. See how we're doing? All right. You give one to get unlimited. Position yourself to get these ridiculous ROIs. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's all you need to understand. You can parse this, you can slice it, you can dice it, but that's all there is to it. You give just one to receive unlimited. It's truly simple, powerful, and stupidly lucrative for life. Now let's have a look in real life. All right. In your members area, if you are a member, okay, go to affiliates and go to pass ups. This is where I'm going to give you an example. This is one of our leaders. These numbers are not average, but I want to show you what can happen. All right. So you can see there on the left-hand side, that indicates that this particular leader has sent their one up at TPO1, TPO2, and TPO3. Okay. So they're done. Look what's happened on the right side. By giving away 3, they are in a position, it looks to me, my math is about 350 people to his Payline. That's 100 to 1x. They gave up 3 and got 350. What do you think about that? And it just keeps going. Now, let's be serious. All right. Those of you in this room, those of you listening to this as a recording, you know that not everybody's going to work. They're going to come in, people are going to come in, they're going to buy something, and then they're going to wander away. But people will come back to ITB. People will come home to ITB because we've got value and we got a fun community and we got a way for people to build tremendous amounts of Bitcoin. Okay. So I don't want to tell you that you're going to get rich overnight, but those that apply and build their horizontal pay line can change their lives. Okay. And here's the fun part is each of the people on your pay line can generate you 11 more sales. It's wild. Now, a couple of years ago, I asked Frank to do a little bit of programming, kind of something fun. All right. So if you go to affiliates and Payline details, all right, this is going to be maybe seem like a little bit of gibberish, and I couldn't properly grab it. But you can see here that this particular leader has 182 on the Payline, 108 active people. All right. But what I want you to call your attention to is the power of 11. And that's all Frank did is he took a look at how many ups are still owed. So with this particular person, there'd be 1,856, which this person could earn up to 36 coin. Now, is that going to happen? No. Okay. Maybe not right away, but is it possible? Yes. Because and it never stops. You can't, it's like a greased pig. You can't ever get your hands around it because as soon as someone new lands on your pay line, they can add 11 more. It never stops. All right. And if we continue to deliver quality advertising, if we continue to be surrounding ourselves with quality people like you that want to help build something very special, we could explode this. And we keep talking, or I keep talking about the value proposition. As I said, we've got over 20,000 members. Imagine when it's 250,000, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million. Oh my gosh. The value proposition is huge. And the things we can do with those larger numbers, geo-targeting, language targeting, okay? Different team building things that we've got in mind that we're going to do. This is home, okay? And you can accumulate a ton of crypto. You can help people that want to get started in crypto. We can help so many people. Again, 1 million people earning at least 1 million sats. I think we can do that and blow past it. Okay. It just keeps growing. The unlimited potential, I hope, is beginning to dawn on you. So let's kind of begin to wrap this puppy up. You might be saying, Clint, how do I earn 80%? I don't necessarily want to earn 30%. How do I earn 80%? Okay. You'll earn 80% commissions and qualify for those up sales that I talked about. Okay. Up to the TPO level that you purchase. All right. So if you buy TPO3 or TPO4, you can earn 80% up to that level. Oh, wait. And one higher. Okay. So let's take a real life example. Purchase TPO4. That's about $25 right now. Okay. When you purchase TPO4 and you start telling people and you advertise, you're going to earn 80% on sales on your pay line at TPO 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now here's the exciting part. And those of you that have been around know I say this again and again and again. Stay within your budget. but also take a look and invest in yourself. Push your budget just a little bit, okay? Because here in this case, TPO4 costs about $25, right? TPO5 costs 50. If you buy TPO4, make a TPO5 sale, 80% of 50 is $40. You spent 25. You made $40. Okay. And that person that bought TPO5 is now on your Payline. That person that bought TPO5 just made you 80%. That person that just bought TPO5 is now going to work to send you as many as 11 more people on your Payline. It boggles the mind. Okay. I want to be clear. You do not have to purchase each TPO. So when you purchase TPO4, you're able to earn 80% on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just want to clarify that. TPO8, same thing. You buy TPO8, you'll earn 80% on TPO1 through 9. And that includes upsales. All right. This is our income staircase. Now you're going to notice, and I'm not going to go down this road right now, but you'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner on this big image, okay, tiny step stool. Yep. For those around the world, folks, for whom they do not have 12,500 Satoshi, that's only $3. There is a way for people to surf and view websites and earn honest to goodness real Bitcoin. And we've been doing this for 7 years. Imagine the people you know, okay, that have a big drive, a big determination to succeed. They know people that want to succeed, but they don't have any money. They can earn. That's the step stool. We can help anybody anywhere. It truly is about the Payline, the infinity depth Payline. So I would encourage you folks to start building today. And remember, we're here to help you every single step of the way. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'm sure you have a few questions. Those of you in the room, please hang out. We'd love to get some of your feedback. Those of you listening to this as a recording, please try to attend these webinars live. We do great Q&As and Ask Me Anythings at the end. And if you have any questions and you're listening to this as a recording, post them in the Telegram group. That's the best way to get answers. And I thank everybody. You know the drill. Let's rock and roll, have some fun, make some money, and let's help a whole lot of people do the same. Thank you.